Hey, what is going on guys? QWERTY Rebooted here, back with another Minecraft video on my channel. Today I have a Survival Blues episode for you, so let's get straight into it. Before I officially start with today's episode, I would like to draw your attention to one very special item in my hotbar. The Obsiderator. Haha! The Obsiderator is an efficiency 5 mending diamond pickaxe. Now, the reason I didn't enchant it with more enchantments is because I have searched through each of these chests around 5 times, and I am very confident that there are no unbreaking enchantments in any of them, not even level 1, and by the same token there are no fortune enchantments in any of them, not even level 1. So couldn't do much enchanting there. I did find a Silk Touch enchantment. However, for the work that I'll be doing today, Silk Touch is bad. So I'm staying very far away from that chest. The second thing I do just want to ask before I get on with today's episode, and this is a genuine question, so if any of you know, go down into the comments section and tell me. But I'm recording this episode back to back with the last one. So I have just finished recording the last one, and now I have started recording this one. But in between me finishing recording the last episode and me starting to record this episode, my power tripped because there's a storm near where I live. So some of the wires in my house are exposed or something, and they got wet and the power tripped. And yeah, that happens whenever there's a storm, just about, because, you know, my wiring is exposed. Anyway, this time when the power tripped, Minecraft was on. It was open on my PC. And when I logged back onto my account and I went and I entered this world, all of my advancements had reset. Now obviously they aren't called achievements anymore, they're called advancements, but they had all reset. So then I was getting things like Stone Age and getting an upgrade and acquire hardware. I was just getting them. I got around 10 of them in a row. And I was so confused, like why did this happen? So if you know, please tell me down in the comments section, like right now. Don't even wait for the end of the episode, just go down there, tell me, then come back and watch. Okay, so last episode I built this. Yep, I finished the storage for my AFK fish farm. And then right at the end of the episode I remembered that I'd forgotten to build these. So then I went ahead and did that. I had to stay up super late. I think I stayed up until like 20 past 1 in the morning recording. And it was terrible. But they're done now. All 3 of these houses are done. And I was initially thinking about having like 10 to 15 of them. But honestly, I'm looking at this now. And they're a lot bigger than I thought they were. So I don't even think I need any more. I mean, 3 looks good. I don't know. I'll think about that some other time. Maybe I'll build more, maybe I won't. That is not the matter at hand today. For today's project, I want to work on a Nether hub. Although, as you know, I am lazy and I'll probably not be doing it properly. But let's just see how this turns out. I want to build a Nether hub. Now the problem that I know I'm going to have is that I'm not going to have enough resources. No matter how much preparation I do, I will not have enough resources to build it. I have 2 requirements for the Nether hub. The first requirement I have is that it must be ghast proof, because if you've ever gone to the Nether, you know that the ghast are a real hassle to deal with. And the second requirement is that it can't blend into the surroundings. I want it to stand out massively so that I look from a distance and I can see it, because then I won't get lost. And also with the design that I'm choosing, I think that it standing out will look a lot better than it blending in. Which means that the two ghast-proof materials in the game are cobblestone and nether brick. And now I cannot use nether brick because it blends into the nether. Which means that I'm going to need a ton of cobblestone, which I will have to be getting in this episode. So, for the first task today, I want to go on an hour-long strip mining session. So obviously then I get the most cobblestone possible with my diamond pickaxe. Let's see how this turns out. Wow, this is high. Oh, I literally feel like I'm sitting at the bottom of the Kimberley hole right now. That is how deep I've dug. This hole is actually 16 blocks long by 16 blocks wide and by 16 blocks high, as well as having the added benefit of a panic attack every time you lose the ladder. Okay guys, so I've now dug this big hole in my pursuit for cobblestone. It's about to be nighttime. This was actually a pretty terrible time to start recording. Anyway, cobblestone, yes. As you can see, I have just over a chest full of cobblestone. This is a double chest, so halfway means one chest. Meaning that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, a chest and 7 stacks worth of cobblestone from this massive 16 block cubed hole. I also got a bunch of other stuff like granite, diorite and andesite. I also got like coal and dirt. Not really that interesting until you come to the iron. Just as I get the farm working, now I mine up all this iron. What is this? I mean, that's 68 iron ore, which is so much iron that, well, that's probably all I need to equip myself with fully iron gear. And I only get it after the iron farm is working. You know, that... I don't even know. Sometimes it amazes me. The world amazes me. Okay, so now I'm going to run over to my base. And speaking about the iron farm, I know I have 68 iron there. I'll probably get that smelted up at some point. But I was just wondering, is that hole in range of my iron farm? So is the iron farm loaded and running while I was digging? Because that would mean that this has packed up a ton of iron. So I'm just going to head over here right now. Almost there. And we will check. But before I do that, you know I have to ask you. You know I have to. How much iron is in this chest? Now be careful. I want you to look at this very carefully. Look at this entire design. There's a trick question here. How much iron is in this chest? Assuming that this was loaded, how much iron would have been in this chest? Ready? Great reveal? Nothing. However, I did say there's a catch. Because we don't have these two comparators here yet, which is kind of the reason I'm going to the Nether in this episode, so that I can get quartz to craft them, the iron's busy backing up in these two hoppers. Wow. So, if you guessed just under 5 stacks, then I suppose you're right. Well, you would have been right, if you hadn't fallen for the trick question. But I told you this farm works so efficiently for what it took me to make. Wow. I'm very impressed with that. Anyway, yes, on to, now that I'm done with my whole little talk, I need to get to the next part of this episode. Some may ask you what the most important part of a Nether hub is. And different people will have different answers. However, I bet none of you can come up with the answer that I'm about to give. What's the most important part of a Nether hub? Let me know down in the comments section. A portal. Oh yes, you need a Nether portal, or your Nether hub is going to be an overworld hub, which it loses its effect. So without a Nether portal, you could never have a Nether hub. So that technically means that whatever guesses you can come up with, unless you say Nether portal obsoletes all of them. How about that? Okay, so I need a Nether portal. And I will be building it near my base. However, I first need to get myself some obsidian to craft it with. And what does obsidian take to make? Lava. And where do we have tons? Actually, tons is probably the wrong word. Where do we have buckets and buckets and gallons of lava? If you haven't guessed it by now, I'm just going to tell you. At my mine, where every single mining session ends with me being angry because of lava lakes. Lava lakes, you are finally about to come in handy. And here we are. in my mind, where just underneath us, somewhere around here, is a lava lake. That has just sourced all of our obsidian for our nether portal. Technically, we only really need 10 obsidian to make one nether portal, but if you don't do the corners, it kind of looks incomplete, so I added on another 4. Besides, it's not like I have any shortage. So, if I just place some water right about there, that worked perfectly. Now I'm just going to mine this up, and I will see you back at base. Oh, and by the way, I know that all of you give diamond pickaxes hell for being so slow with obsidian, but when it's got efficiency 5 on it, it's not that bad. So I am now back at my base with all of my obsidian. Ha ha ha. And I'm just trying to figure out where I want to put this nether portal. I do have a pretty cool design that I think will be interesting to see, like, if it works. I haven't really tried it yet, but I'm 99% sure that it will work. It does, however, use observer blocks, and my crafting knowledge is not brilliantly up to date, but I'm pretty sure, once again, like 99% sure, that observers require quartz to craft as well. Meaning that we will need quartz for my nether portal and quartz for my iron farm. In the meantime, I will build myself a makeshift nether portal. Then I will go to the nether and proceed with today's episode. I will build the nether hub, I'll come back here, and then I'll fix up the portal, because by then I will have gotten some quartz, because I will have been in the nether. I hope that made sense. I'm pretty sure you saw me glancing at this hill. I saw this path coming off here, heading into the hill for our storage for our fish farm. And I'm thinking that I should do the same here with the nether portal. Yes, I know. I am not supposed to be using my nether hub's cobblestone to build a pathway inside my base. But, you know, it's only 1 stack. Not even. Just heading up there. Maybe some stairs if I don't have some in storage. But that's it. No more than this. Nope. I definitely think that I have discarded those stairs that I'm thinking of a little while ago. Oh. There you go. That means that I have not wasted any of my nether hub's cobblestone. Because that was in here. My stairs still weren't though, so I'm going to have to craft some of those up. Can I do it before night time? Yes, I will make it. I will make it. Perfect. First iron used from the iron farm. I feel very accomplished. Now then, where in the nether is this cruel game going to spawn me? Is that a creeper? No, okay. Stressed out for a little bit. Here it goes. And it's making sounds. Okay, just to clarify, I'm going to improve on this once I'm done making the nether hub. Once the nether hub is built, then I'll improve on this design with my special design that I have told you about. Here we go. Hello? Oh, thank goodness I got a semi-roofed spot. There's roof over quite a lot of this area. Or did I speak too soon? I don't know. This is good. isn't a brilliant spawn, but it is a lot better than some of the stuff I've found myself stuck with throughout the years. And all of my supplies have officially been transferred to the Nether. And I am keeping every single piece of cobblestone I have in the game in one wooden chest. In the Nether. I'm an idiot. If that gets blown up, I have no content for today if that gets blown up. I should probably fix this. I am terrified. I am terrified. There's a ghost right over there and one sort of in this area over here. I paused instantly. I am in such a panic. I'm about to do this. Let's go. Let's go. Yes, I have a bow. I forgot about it. Completely forgot that a bow kills them. Like, 100% forgot. Are my chest okay? Yeah, my chest okay. And that guy seems to have left. Oh, that was such a rush. Well, for me it was anyway. You watching are probably just like, ah, you noob, you can't fight. But, I was in such a panic. Because what happened was I was down in this hole, busy mining out some quartz, and it just like, I pillared back up to get out of the hole, and it was right here. Like, what the hell? Okay, so the circle is done. I thought that this would be bigger. Like 20 by 20 seems a lot bigger than... Oh my god. Will it never end? Where is he? Somewhere here, right? I don't even know. Anyway, I will try and talk while being attacked by this ghost. 20 by 20 sounds a lot bigger than this looks. I mean, I'm gonna go with it because less work for me, yay! But I thought that this would be a lot bigger. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm gonna build up the walls to either 3 or 4 blocks in height. Probably 4, because this, keep in mind that this circle is going to be the floor level. And then I'll build 4 up to match the nether portal. And then, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 4 up to match the nether portal. And then I'll make, like, the dome-ish shape on just the top. So it will be, like, walls going up, and then a dome. Let's check that out. That ghost has just left. I don't know where he went. These guys are everywhere. Everywhere I look, there's more of them. If they just randomly decide to gang up on me, then I don't stand a chance. Now there's a ghost. I hate this place. Well, at least I can't blow stuff up anymore. No. Well, it seems like this wall's safe for now. As you can see, I just got on, I did all of the walls and all of the floor. Now, from here, this point forward, for the roof, I want to make like a dome. But it will be like cutting off, well, going up and cutting off one layer from the side. I can't speak. This ghost is stressing me out so much that I cannot speak. Okay. Every time the dome gets smaller as it works towards the center, it will get 1 block higher. And every second or third or so, I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do. Every second or third layer will be red stained glass, so that it's like windows looking in. And I think that'll be really cool with sides like this and this, which just look out to the openness. Then if a ghost flies past, I can just stand in here and be like, haha, I'm safe. Anyway, these gaps that I've left open are where my tunnels will be going, which I think will look really cool. I haven't really put much thought into that yet though. So I'm just going to do the dome roof, and yeah, I'll catch you when that's done. I think that I've been an idiot. I built this dome one block too far that way. Gotta watch where I hit with these guys here, but this way, it's one block too far. Or is it? Yeah, it's one block too far that way. Which means that now I need to push my nether portal back. Because, I mean, it's not too much of a problem. But now I'm gonna have to push my nether portal back if I want these all to look nice. Because basically, I would prefer it if the nether portal looked like that rather than flush with the wall. Because, you know, the more depth something has, the better it looks. But now I get the issue that I might not come out at my correct portal. So hopefully I do. I've got my flint and steel, so don't worry. I haven't just completely locked myself out of the overworld. And I have fixed the problem. Now you can see that if you look at any one of these four sides, they will all look the same apart from the obsidian. It's the only thing that's different. The rest is the same. On the outside it looks different because I had to cover it up a little bit. That doesn't look too nice. But this is what we had to do if we wanted it to look nice on the inside. And done. Remember when I first got here, how I said that I was happy I was in sort of a roofed area? That happiness is no longer here. I had to kind of just hack away at all this netherrack, and it doesn't look too great now. And it is also a nerve-wracking experience, because if one of my shots miss the netherrack and accidentally hit one of these guys, they'll all be on me. Like, every single one of them. In here is not even safe, because they've gone in there too. They are just everywhere. Now I need to go and retrieve my cobblestone. This didn't use nearly as much cobblestone as I thought it would. It used a lot, right? But not nearly as much as I thought. Because if I come and I check in these two chests, how am I gonna break them? Oh, when I have to break these chests, it's gonna be a problem. But as you can see, I mean, resources were not a problem. So I was wrong. And this is all the cobblestone that I have left over after my strip mining session and building the main center of the Nether hub. That's a lot. I thought that I would be digging right now to get some more cobblestone to go build more in the Nether. That's honestly what I thought. I thought right now that's what I would be doing. But now it is done. So I will just walk into the Nether to show you how amazing the completed product looks. As I said, I think I should have gone a bit bigger than 20 by 20. It was a bit small. I mean, it wasn't a lot of work, which is good for me, but it was a bit small, so I guess that's why I overcompensated in resources. As you can see, some of these guys have followed me through. And they don't burn in the daylight. That's nice. So anyway, I walk into my nether portal, and we come through on this side, this is what you see. I think that this looks amazing. Now, off in these directions, we will obviously, this isn't supposed to be here, but I've built these, actually, you know what? I'm going to open this one here up. And you can try to tell me that the game is not broken. There are so many of them. There should not be this many. They have to despawn at some point, but they don't. They just keep on coming. I've had to leave those chests there. I mean, I've taken all the cobblestone out, but there are 2 chests that I've left. Because I'm too scared to try and break them just in case one of these guys runs in front of me. This is ridiculous. But anyway, the point that I'm trying to make is that this over here will basically, right where I'm going along with my cursor right now, just here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. That area will be extended further out this way, and it might curve or stuff depending on where it's going. I think that that will be a pretty cool design. But, like I said, this is the first part of it complete. Oh, that guy just went through. Okay, one of them left. Yes. Okay. Now there are 3 of these guys here. And I'm a bit worried that if I attack them, all of the hordes back right through the nether portal will sense it and want to kill me next time I go in. Because as I said, they clearly are not despawning. So should I kill these guys or not? I don't know, I think I'm going to leave them for now and hope they despawn. But now I'm going to be working on my nether portal. So hopefully they do not get in the way. Otherwise I will be very much dead. 3v1, yeah, I'm not going to stand much of a chance. Not against those guys. They are so fast and I'm with stone tools. Speaking of stone tools, why am I not on iron tools? You know, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I was boasting about that. I'm still wearing armor that I've picked up from zombies and skeletons and things, when I could just make my own. How stupid am I? Okay, let's get this done then. You know, I think I need a crafting table outside, because this whole running back and forth to get to my crafting table isn't working too well for me. Okay, here we go. I need a helmet. Good. I need a chest plate. Good. I need leggings. They're called pants. I do not know why the game calls them leggings. And I need boots. Although I do really like the boots I currently have on. Their enchantments are really good. Like I said though, in the previous episode, I had repaired my the obsidiator, my diamond pickaxe, by using this fish farm, which means that there are way more enchanted books down there somewhere. So maybe at some point I'll enchant my armor. Okay. Or maybe I just combine this with this. I mean, I don't really care about you. You can go. Don't really care about you. You can go. Don't really care about you. You can go. Just these boots. I like them so much. You know what? You know what? Think that's the wrong way around? Think that will be cheaper? Yes. Get to keep my boots. Ha! Okay. Now that I am fully armored up, this is where I was supposed to be at the end of episode number 1 when I built the iron farm, just so you can get an idea of how far behind I actually am. Now I want to go and build my nether portal to perfection, because now I have nether quartz. I only have 42, but that should be enough for 2 observers. And it should also be enough for the 2 comparators I need in the storage system on my iron farm. So I'll fix that up as well. And funnily enough, my stupidity does not end there. I've taken care of my armor, but what about my tools? You know, I'm an idiot. Here I am busy preparing for the next cut, and I have completely forgotten about what I just started while I was recording. What is wrong with me? Okay, well, I think I can hold out on the iron pickaxe. I mean, kinda have better than that. Here we go. Axe. And last one, shovel. Now I'm pretty sure I'm ready. And now we have an item sorter for the iron farm. Took me long enough. I mean, I built this in episode 1, which was, I don't know, like day 14 or something. And now we're a lot further on than that. I know that because of all the AFKing. Oh, come on, where is it? Day... I genuinely have no clue where it says day. Day 256. Wow, and now only have I put down my comparators for my item sorter. Anyway, if you want to see this in action, both of these chests are empty. And now obviously here is where the iron golem would fall through. So if we have some iron ingots in there, and we have some poppies in there, take half of those out, and they'll all start flowing through. As you see, the iron will get sorted into this hopper, the poppies into this hopper, and from there they can just flow down into these 2 hoppers and into their respective chest. It's a pretty basic contraption, and it comes in very handy. But that is not what we are trying to focus on now. Now I need to do my improved nether portal. So I need to improve my nether portal. 2 of these guys have despawned. Or maybe they just ran away, but they aren't here anymore. This guy, he's been persistent. I need to break this now. And I hope it links up to my portal when I build it again. Because I will be working at back here. Well, note to self. Do not use efficiency 5 diamond pickaxe on sandstone for fine cutting. Because this is not working. It wants to eliminate the stuff. And here it is. My finished nether portal. So, as you can see, I have 2 dispensers. One has water in it and the other has flint and steel in it. The one with flint and steel in it has a piece of redstone dust above it, which has a button leading into it. So basically, when I press the button, the dispenser is directly powered and it ignites the portal. For us to break the portal, without having to break any obsidian or anything like that, we can just press this button on the observer, and as you can see, water gets dispensed and then retracted, and the portal is no longer here. I did just have to catch it in this little hole to make sure that it didn't just flow all over the place and potentially break some stuff that I'm working on. Yeah. This what's it called? Observer. This observer runs into a block with redstone dust on it. Nothing else. I was going to add in a pulse shortener. Then I thought that won't work because we'll have to wait for the button to retract first, and the pulse shortener won't really account for that. So then I thought about just removing the observer block entirely, and then I realized for that I would need a dual edge monostable circuit, and I can't make a dual edge monostable circuit without a sticky piston, and I don't have sticky pistons because I have not found any slimes yet. So this is what we got. But it is functional, and that is good. Perfect. So, as you probably have already guessed, that is it for today's episode. Please like this video and share it with your friends, just to make sure that it gets out to a wider audience. Also, subscribe to my channel and ring that notification bell just so that you never miss out on any of my channel's content, especially the next Survival Blues episode that's coming onto this channel, as it will be a special Halloween themed episode. And with that being said, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Quirky booted out.